All right, get ready, because today we're going deep on something pretty futuristic, AI agents.
Yeah, AI agents.
We found this awesome YouTube video by Liam Otley.
Oh, yeah, I've seen his stuff.
He's an AI entrepreneur, actually builds these things.
Cool.
And he lays out this roadmap for a world where, well, imagine your to-do list just handles itself.
Okay.
Like booking your appointments, doing all your research, even ordering takeout.
Before you even know you're hungry.
Exactly. That's crazy.
It sounds like sci-fi, but
But the tech is already here.
yeah, Liam Otley argues it's going to be bigger than the internet.
Wow.
He doesn't hold back.
No, he doesn't.
So to start us off, what are these AI agents? Are we just talking about like better chat bots?
No. Think of them more like, I guess, superpowered digital workers.
Okay.
The key difference is they can complete like really complex tasks, not just answer simple questions.
So they can plan, they can learn, even use tools.
So it's like we do.
So instead of me jumping between a million apps to like book a trip.
My AI agent could handle that whole thing for me.
Exactly. He could find you the best flights based on your preferences, book them, even coordinate with like your hotel and rental car AI agent.
To make sure everything's synced up.
Yeah.
That's wild.
It is.
But why is this all happening now? What's changed?
So one of the biggest breakthroughs has been large language models, or LLMs.
Oh, yeah. LLMs. We've all heard of ChatGPT.
Exactly. ChatGPT, perfect example.
Yeah.
These models are enabling computers to actually truly understand human language.
So it's not just about processing keywords anymore.
No, it's about comprehension.
Like actual comprehension.
Right. It's like we finally broke through this input bottleneck Liam Otley talks about.
Or bottleneck.
Before we were limited by how fast we could type or click.
Right.
Now we can just describe the outcome we want.
And the AI figures out how...
Yeah.
Okay, so Liam Otley breaks the evolution of AI agents into these 4 phases.
He does, yeah.
Where are we right now on that timeline?
So we're already in phase 1, which he calls text-based agents.
Text-based.
You give written instructions, the AI executes them.
So things like those GPTs from OpenAI?
Exactly.
I've been messing around with those.
Yeah, and there are also platforms like HubSpot's agents.ai.
Oh, right. Agents.ai.
Which are designed specifically for businesses to build their own.
Okay, so that's phase 1. What about phase 2? What's that look like?
So phase 2 is all about voice.
Voice control.
Yeah. Think superpowered Siri. That can handle really complex tasks.
You're not typing anymore. You're just talking.
Naturally.
I like that. It's more intuitive.
And platforms like SynthFlow and VoiceFlow are already making this possible.
So that's happening now.
Right now.
But then things get really sci-fi.
Oh, yeah. Phase 3 is where things get mind-blowing.
Mind-blowing.
He calls it the era of brain-computer interface agents.
Wait, are we talking about controlling AI with our thoughts?
Yeah, that's exactly what he's saying.
That's nuts.
And it's not as far off as it sounds. Elon Musk's Neuralink is working on it.
Right.
Imagine a world where you don't even have to speak. You just think about what you want your AI to do, and it happens.
Okay, that's...
A little terrifying.
Yeah, it's both fascinating and a little terrifying.
Definitely raises some questions.
Yeah.
But Liam Otley believes that this level of integration is inevitable.
Wow.
So,
and then the final phase, this is the one that really stretches the imagination.
phase 4 is the ultimate goal. It's predictive agents.
Predictive agents.
AI that anticipates your needs before you even realize you have them.
So it's like a mind-reading personal assistant.
Kinda, yeah. He predicts these AI agents will be able to analyze your patterns, your habits, even your emotional state.
To proactively take actions.
Exactly.
Okay, so phases 1 and 2 are already happening.
Mm-hmm.
Where does that leave our smartphones in all of this? Are we going to be carrying these things around forever?
So Liam Otley believes we're actually witnessing the death of the smartphone as we know it.
The death of the smartphone.
Of course, they won't disappear entirely, but their role will change.
Okay, so how will it change?
He predicts that 3 converging technologies will drive this shift.
Okay.
AI, augmented reality, and natural control interfaces.
So like AR glasses
Yeah.
that you can control with your voice, gestures.
Even eye movements.
So your phone becomes this hidden hub.
While your AI assistant essentially lives in your AR glasses.
Coordinating everything.
Yep.
So instead of pulling out my phone to order an Uber, I just tell my AI through my glasses.
Right. Or imagine planning dinner with friends.
Okay.
In this future world, you tell your AI agent, and it handles everything, coordinates with your friends' AI agents, finds a time and place that works for everyone.
That sounds amazing.
No more juggling apps or group texts.
I can also see how it could feel invasive.
For sure, there are going to be some trade-offs.
Yeah, big time.
But Liam Otley is adamant this shift will have a huge impact on work.
But he's not just talking about automating jobs away, is he?
No, he believes it's more about humans being empowered by AI, not replaced by it.
Powered by AI.
He sees AI agents handling the routine tasks
Training us up.
for more creativity, strategy, and human connection.
The higher level thinking.
Exactly. He uses this example of a marketing leader named Sierra, who manages a team of AI agents
Okay.
to launch a whole campaign in an hour, something that would have taken weeks before.
So these AI agents are doing everything from market research to ad copywriting to web design.
It's a really cool vision of how humans and AI could work together.
That is cool.
Yeah.
But what happens to businesses in this AI-driven world?
Right.
I mean, are we all just going to be working for AI overlords?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
And it's one that Liam Otley tackles head on.
Okay.
He believes that just like websites became essential in the dot-com era, AI agents are going to be the new face of business.
So companies will need to have their own AI agents that customers can interact with.
Exactly. He predicts a world where your personal AI agent negotiates with a company's AI agent.
To get you the best deals.
Personalized to your preferences, yeah.
So we're not just talking about personalized ads anymore.
No,
We're talking about personalized transactions.
a whole new level of customization and automation.
Okay, so AI agents are coming.
They're coming.
They're going to change everything.
Yeah.
But what can people listening right now do to prepare?
So Liam Otley gets really practical here. He offers specific advice for different groups,
Students, entrepreneurs.
office workers, manual workers.
But his core message is clear. Learn to build and manage AI agents.
Yes.
He's saying don't wait for traditional education to catch up. Dive into the world of no-code AI platforms and online resources.
He calls it the AI gold rush.
The AI gold rush.
And those who learn how to use these tools now will have a huge advantage.
So those no-code platforms are basically a way to build AI agents without needing to code.
Exactly. You can create them visually
Yeah.
using drag and drop and pre-built components.
That's good to know.
It is.
Liam Otley also doesn't sugarcoat the challenges, though.
No.
He draws a parallel to the PC revolution.
Yeah, he talks about Steve Jobs not just being brilliant, but being in the right place at the right time.
So the message is the opportunity is huge, but the window might not be open forever.
He's challenging listeners to seize the moment and become architects of this new technological landscape.
So denying that this is happening is the biggest risk of all.
Yeah, whether you're excited or terrified by the possibilities,
Mhm.
understanding AI agents is no longer optional. It's crucial for navigating the future.
And I think that's a great place to wrap up part 1 of this deep dive. But we're just getting started.
We'll be back.
We'll be back in part 2 to explore Liam Otley's specific advice for different groups
Absolutely.
and dive even deeper into the implications of this AI revolution.
Looking forward to it.
All right, see you in part 2.
So yeah. So let's dive into who stands to benefit most from these AI agents.
Yeah, Liam Otley starts by talking about young people, those between like 18 and 25.
Yeah, he says they've been handed the opportunity of a century.
I love how he frames this like being born at the dawn of the PC.
Yeah, he compares it to the generation of Steve Jobs and Bill Gates.
Young and hungry.
Perfectly positioned.
To ride the wave.
Except now it's the AI equivalent.
Exactly. So what's his advice? Should everyone be rushing to learn how to code?
Actually, he cautions against getting too bogged down in, like, traditional education.
Yeah.
Things are moving so fast that spending years specializing in one narrow field could be risky.
So instead of becoming like a marketing expert or a finance expert, you should be learning to apply AI across different domains.
Exactly. His advice is to learn how to build and manage AI agents.
Master the AI automation skill set.
And that can be done through coding or using no-code platforms.
Which are getting really good, by the way.
They are.
Some of them are crazy powerful.
But he emphasizes self-directed learning.
Makes sense. This stuff is moving so fast.
Yeah, college courses can't even keep up.
Right. The resources are all online.
It's about being proactive.
So what about people a little further along in their careers?
Right.
What about entrepreneurs and business owners? What does Liam Otley say to them?
So he splits them into two categories: AI entrepreneurs and existing business owners.
Okay.
He says AI entrepreneurs are like the people who sold shovels during the gold rush.
I love that analogy.
So the real opportunity isn't in finding gold.
It's in providing the tools
Exactly.
for others to find it.
And he highlights three massive opportunities:
Let's hear him.
AI automation agencies, AI education, and AI software products.
Okay, break those down for me.
So AI automation agencies would help businesses implement AI systems.
That's actually how Leah Motley started, right?
It is, yeah.
Interesting.
So they'd come in, assess a company's needs, and help them build and integrate AI agents into their workflow.
Got it.
Then you got AI education.
Teaching people how to use this stuff.
Exactly. And finally, the AI software products,
So,
the tools that businesses need to make this transition.
makes sense.
And what's cool is Liam Motley is actually running all three of these types of businesses himself.
Oh, wow, he's walking the walk.
He is. But when it comes to existing business owners, his message is a little more,
Cautionary.
yeah. He says they face an existential threat,
Because they're the ones who are most likely to be disrupted.
just like the internet disrupted countless industries.
Like Amazon disrupting bookstores.
Classic example.
Yeah.
So his advice is to become the AI first version of yourself before someone else does.
He's not messing around.
And that means building in-house AI expertise,
Rethinking your core processes.
running pilot tests.
You got to figure out how AI fits into your strategy.
And you got to do it now.
He's serious about this.
He is. He says those who embrace this change will thrive,
And those who resist.
will be left behind.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Okay, what about people who work in offices, especially those in like knowledge work roles?
Hmm.
A lot of them are probably feeling pretty anxious right now.
Lena Motley doesn't sugarcoat it for them either.
Yeah.
He says they're in the danger zone.
Why is that?
So many of the tasks they do are ripe for automation.
Like what? Give me some examples.
Research, data entry, analysis, administrative tasks, writing, even creative work like design and content creation.
Wow, so their employers are either going to give them AI agents to handle this stuff?
Or they're going to eliminate their positions entirely.
That's scary.
But he offers two paths forward.
Okay, I'm listening.
Become your department's AI expert,
So upskill,
or move into roles that AI can't easily replace.
specialize,
Exactly. Becoming the AI expert means learning to build and manage those agents.
bridging the old and the new,
Right. The second path involves focusing on skills that are harder to automate.
things that require like human judgment.
Client relationships, strategy development, creative direction, project leadership.
Got it. And if someone chooses to become that AI expert,
Yeah.
he's basically saying the path is the same as for those students and young adults, right?
Self-directed learning, online resources, diving into those no-code platforms.
It all comes back to that.
And he brings up that classic AI adage.
Oh, yeah, I know this one.
AI won't replace you, but someone using AI will.
It might be overused, but it's true.
It is.
Okay, so we've covered students, entrepreneurs, office workers.
Mhm.
What about manual workers? What does Liam Otley have to say to them?
He says they have the most runway, but that comfort won't last forever.
As robotics catches up with AI,
Physical jobs will be increasingly at risk.
he points to companies like Tesla making strides in humanoid robots.
Yeah, those robots could soon start replacing basic manual labor tasks.
So his advice is to use the next few years to prepare.
Exactly.
What are his suggestions specifically?
So he lays out three options.
Okay.
First, specialize in robot-related fields, learn how to build, program, and maintain them.
Makes sense.
Second, leverage your experience to help lead the automation transformation in your industry.
Become the expert on how to integrate robots into your specific field.
Right. And the third option is to move into roles that require complex problem-solving and human interaction.
Skills robots still struggle with.
Yeah.
It's interesting how Liam Otley doesn't shy away from how big this shift is.
He calls it a crossroads in human history.
He talks about moving from 200,000 years of slow biological evolution to an era of explosive technological enhancement.
It's a profound transition.
And it's happening right now.
He challenges listeners to think about what they'll tell their grandchildren when asked about this time.
Oh, I like that.
Did they see it coming and take action, or did they wait until it was too late?
Wow, that's a powerful call to action.
It is.
And I love how he ends his video with this quote from Peter Thiel. In a world that's changing so quickly, the biggest risk you can take is not taking any risk.
Powerful stuff.
It is. And Liam Otley ends his video on this note of,
Caution, but also optimism.
yeah, he knows there's going to be disruption resistance.
That comes with any big tech shift.
But he's so excited about the potential.
Yeah, to solve problems, create opportunities.
He keeps talking about AI agents becoming like our partners.
An extension of ourselves.
Combining our creativity with the power of these crazy advanced
It's
systems.
pretty wild when you think about it.
It is, and it's not just sci-fi anymore.
It's happening.
Like right now, we're the ones who get to decide how this all unfolds.
We get to show the future.
It could be us, this generation, that sees the end of traditional work.
The death of smartphones.
And the birth of these AI companions, it's a lot.
It is.
His final message really hit home for me.
Yeah.
This is our moment.
The choices we make now will determine what this AI-powered future looks like.
So what does all this mean for you listening right now?
First, take a breath.
It's easy to get overwhelmed by all this, all the talk of AI revolutions and
Massive change.
but knowledge is power.
Just by understanding these trends, by having this conversation.
You're already ahead.
It's not about panicking.
It's about preparing.
Think about your life, your work, your goals.
How might AI agents affect your path?
What skills can you develop now to get ready?
And most importantly, don't be afraid to experiment.
Yeah, Leah Motley gives a ton of great resources.
And his video description.
Dive into those no-code platforms.
Mess around with ChatGPT.
Explore everything that's out there.
No better way to learn than by doing.
It's like he's saying, the AI gold rush is here. Are you grabbing your shovel?
Great question. Definitely one worth thinking about.
For sure.
We'll link to Liam Otley's YouTube channel and his free course in the show notes so you can start exploring this world for yourself.
And remember, those who prepare now will thrive.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
See you next time.